College graduates are being treated to some woke showcases at their commencement ceremonies. Listen here.
The Supreme Court is being corrupted. The debt ceiling is being held hostage. The climate is changing. The LGBTQ community, LGBT plus community is under attack. The Cold War is back.
The most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy. And I'm not saying this because I'm under the black HBCU. I say it wherever I go.
Joining me now is Kali Fontanilla, former California educator who founded Exodus Institute and has a new children's book out that we'll get to in a moment. I saw you shaking your head there behind the scenes before we brought you live. It's good to have you, Kali.
Nice to be here.
So on top of Oprah and Biden, Tom Hanks spoke at Harvard, Harris at the Naval Academy, Liz Cheney in Colorado. Commencement speeches, they're supposed to be inclusive, right? But many think that this year's speeches seem to be pretty biased. What's your take on this year's commencement speeches?
Well, I find it hilarious that they cannot do a speech without inserting their left-leaning politics. I mean, these kids are paying upwards, these young people are paying upwards of $100,000 for 4 years of college to only have it end with a political speech that was probably another $100,000 paid to the speaker. And I would be annoyed. And in fact, there's a video of students at the HBCU that Biden spoke at, and they're actually complaining during the speech. They're saying, what is this? Why didn't you guys get LeBron James or someone else? Why did you have to bring Biden onto this stage?
Right. Yeah, and I believe Liz Cheney, she was booed when she was speaking on the stage as well.
They don't want it.
No, they don't. And imagine if the commencement speaker stood up for the right, talked about, securing our border, the problem of censoring conservatives, parental rights, education, not indoctrination, keeping biological males from competing against biological females in sports. Imagine if that happened.
Oh, if that happened, they would get canceled so quickly. They would get, if Tom Hanks did a right-leaning speech, which we all know that he isn't right-leaning, he would lose a lot of contracts. He would be canceled from Hollywood, and he'd probably picked up by Daily Wire.
It's such a shame. I know you have backup accounts because you have also been censored and canceled, but you keep fighting, and you're very popular online, so we thank you for that. So you used to be a teacher in California, but you left. You now live in Florida, a created curriculum for homeschooled students. So what are the biggest issues in public education right now in general? And you can specifically point out California if you'd like.
Well, it is one side is being presented to our kids. We can see it in our colleges, and now it's steeping into our high schools and middle schools and elementary schools. I mean, you look at these commencement speeches, and of course, it's totally acceptable that it's completely left-leaning, and that because most of the kids that are in the college are being radicalized into left-leaning politics. And guess who becomes our nation's teachers? Mm-hmm. Those kids that are graduating, those young people that are graduating and becoming the new generation of teachers that are very much indoctrinating our kids. And it's happening all the time. And that's why I knew I needed to stand up and quit being a public school teacher and open my own school.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.